What's good, YouTube? Sandman back. Got a fun little one today. I thought we'd try something out. So if you notice, I'm wearing some. They would be a little bit more rememberable if they were white, I guess. I think they were white in Destiny 1, no matter what shader you put on. But we got some Frosties on, guys. We went and picked them up from Xur. The reason I'm doing this video, the Frosties were actually my favorite exotic in Destiny 1. I used to run not an Arc Strider, not a Gunslinger, the other one. The bow, whatever. I forget what it's called. Anyways, I used to run the bow or whatever because you could have 4 grenades when you ran Frosties with the one thing that I think might end up screwing these, the fact that we don't have the mark. We don't have marks anymore, I guess. And there was a mark from Iron Banner in Destiny 1 that gave you, it took away your super, so you lost your super, but you had 2 melees and 2 grenades. And so when you ran the hunter with the bow, I wish I could remember what that's called, sorry guys. You could run the Frosties and literally have 4 grenades. You'd always have a grenade. And it was just a lot of fun, especially in PvP and stuff like that. So I thought, oh, the Frosties, like, they brought them back. That's awesome. Let's try them out, right? So I figured, what better than a live stream with it set up like this? Usually I wouldn't have the little chat thing up, but I'm hoping you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing. And up in the top left-hand corner, I can actually see elapsed time for how long the stream's going. We're actually going to use this. This is how long we're going to take, or we're going to test and see how long it takes for a regular grenade cooldown. Just throw in a grenade and stand there, don't move at all. And then we'll do the same thing and we'll throw one and then we'll run and we'll see just how fast these things are. I can already tell you they're nowhere near as good as they were in D1. In Destiny 1, you take off running with these things on and literally you could be playing PvP, you could be completely out of grenades. By the time you got to where, you know, your first contact with another player, you already had a grenade back. I can tell you right now, they're nowhere near that strong. Not even close. Like, they've really been downplayed. But we're going to do the actual test, and we'll see exactly what we get out of it. So, when we do, like, as you can see, that's what's going to happen when I take off running. You get rapid cooldown. And we're just going to run this past right here. This way, you know, we don't have to worry about jumping or anything. I don't want to do anything that would take time away from it. And so it's going to be a boring little circle that we're going to have to run until it charges back up. So the faster it is, the easier it'll be. So I figured let's just do the regular one first. And boom, right at the 3-minute mark. So that was right at the 3-minute mark. We're gonna see how long it takes. I know this is gonna be boring, but I wanna know the truth. I wanna know, like, just how good they are. Because I'm looking at that moving, and I'd say that when I'm running with the Frosties, it's not even... It may be like a third faster. I don't know, if that. I could be completely wrong. Maybe I'm just... I mean, I'm looking at the little thing in the bottom left-hand corner, and that's what I'm judging it off of. I haven't actually timed it. But that's what we're doing here. And I can tell you right now, there's one thing I'm definitely noticing. Part of the reason these were probably so much better in Destiny 1, my cooldown on my grenade, my regular cooldown was 25 seconds. We're at almost a minute, and we're just a little bit past halfway. They made us so weak for Destiny 2. They really did. They made us so weak compared to what we were in Destiny 1. I really don't understand why. Like, especially if you weren't going to do a D3. Like, what? I don't know. Anyways, that's not what this is about. We're almost done. We're getting close. We're at about a minute 20. I'm saying a minute and a half. A minute 30 is probably where it's going to be at. Well, no. Okay, so we hit a minute 22, 23. So 1:22 to 23. So we're going to be nice about it and say a minute 20. I guarantee we're going to beat the shit out of that with these boots. So maybe they are better than I thought. But let's find out. So that was a minute 22, actually, with not moving. Just throw a grenade and wait for it to come back. That's a crazy long cooldown, by the way, Destiny. But anyways, so minute 22. Now this one we're going to throw and then try and take off. So hopefully we don't fuck this up. But because I don't want to run into the grenade. You know what I could do? I could just throw it up. Alright, So, launch and run, right? This is such a boring fucking test. But I thought about it and I was like, this is the best way to test this out. To see if it actually works or not. I mean, we're at halfway already. And I fucked up, guys. I didn't look at the clock to see what time it was when I tossed that thing. I'm sorry. But clearly that's going to go a whole lot faster. So yeah, we'll just run that out and we'll get a better time on it. Wow, right in the middle of a stream. If I wasn't doing this live, I'd start over. But it's not that important of a test. Like, okay. So we're back. We got a grenade back. Nothing's perked. Alright, let's try this again. We'll go right at 6 minutes. So the last one was a minute 20 on not moving. Right here, we're going to throw and run. And like I said, we'll give it a second, or, you know, give or take a second based on the fact that it takes, you know, a second to hit the button and take off and for rapid to perk and all that good stuff. So, but I don't think we're going to be close enough on times that we even have to worry about it. And I got lucky there. It didn't shut it off. So we're at 20-something seconds, and we're already over halfway. So yeah, apparently they are a lot better than nothing. But we're gonna see. We're still running. We're almost there. We're at 40 seconds. Boom! 41 seconds. So from 120 down to 40. That's pretty fucking good. It's not, you know, twice as fast, but it's damn close. It's damn close. It really is. So that's it. That's flat out. That's the test right there. It's just about twice as fast. Which, if we only had 60-second cooldowns, that would probably be huge. These would be like almost game breaking. But the fact that we have like a minute and a half cooldowns, you know, there's so much you'd have to, and you got to run this whole time. So winning a mission, unless you're just running between sections, are you gonna run this much for that steady? So you got to figure with the little burst of speed that you'll be doing, that's probably more along the lines of a grenade every, like, maybe 60 seconds. So really it's going to take about 10 seconds off your grenade. 10 to 20 seconds of just regular play, and like kind of, if you're playing as a hunter, you're running here from there. So you will be running some, but it's not going to be like the test just was, where that's the quickest it will possibly work, is 40 seconds. So yeah, they're decent, but I gotta tell you, without having that mark, I don't think they're gonna be... It's just like the rest of Destiny 2, they feel very underdone. Like, why is this an exotic? Like, to me, having a perk like that, oh, you know, you wear these boots and they make your grenades come back faster, or your melee come back faster, which we're not gonna test the melee. I just wanted to test the grenades to see just how good it was compared to base. And of course this could change too, because I don't know how any of this fits in with your recovery. You know, and last year they gave us times and we knew exactly what we were doing. This year it's just like there's nothing to tell you how long your cooldown's gonna be. You have to go like look this shit up. And it's kind of stupid that they made it that way, but we're not here to grap about that. But yeah, that's the difference, guys. You're looking at, what was it, a minute 20 something, minute 22, or 42 seconds. So literally, like, I mean, that's pretty accurate for it to fall like that. So I would almost guarantee it's a 30-second gap. So it takes 30 seconds off of your cooldown, 30 to 40 seconds, somewhere in there. No, 30. Yeah, minute 20. Is 60 seconds plus 20, so that's 80 seconds total minus 40. So maybe it is cut in half, actually. 40 seconds from 80 seconds. Yeah, I was doing my math wrong. I was adding 100 for like an idiot. So that's pretty much... Wow, okay. So if you're running the entire time, from the moment you throw the grenade, it'll cut your grenade cooldown in half. And I don't know about melee, but I would assume it's probably going to be about the same. I will say... my dodge seems to come back a lot faster, but I think dodge already has like a really fast cooldown, so I don't think that's the boots. So yeah, but there you go, guys. I just want to do a fast video. It's been 10 minutes, no big deal. So letting you guys know, this is what it's actually doing. And they're weak. They're not bad. I wouldn't say they're horrible, but like I said, I was saying exotic. I don't know, man. I don't feel very exotic. Like when I had these in Destiny 1, you felt exotic. Like when guys would like I remember the first few times I was streaming in Destiny 1 and I was playing with that build, and I had people like asking me like, "What the hell are you running?" And when I showed them, they were just like, "I've never even seen that before." Because it wasn't a meta, but you could dominate in PvP. I mean, you run in and the first thing you do is hit a guy with 2 grenades. He's like, "What the fuck? Why are there 2?" Like that's the first thing that's throwing him off, and then you're shooting him in the face while he's getting hit with a grenade that makes him go blurry and dizzy and all that shit, and one that damages him. It was just a great combination, but I just don't see that working so well here. If you got 30-second cooldown with the boots, that's it's gonna take you about 5 seconds to run from the starting point to get in against another player. And I mean, PvE is kind of all up to you. I mean, you can always backtrack a little bit, run around in a circle, and get your grenade back. Okay, but I don't know. I'm not sold on them. They're not game breaking enough for me to continue to level this hunter. Like, some people may be like, "Why is this dude got a hunter? Like, he killed off his other 2 characters." I made this hunter specifically so I could test these frosties, because literally the day after I killed off my hunter, I saw Zur and he's got the frosties, and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And as I said, these are my favorite exotic in Destiny 1, so I had to try them out. And yeah, I mean, you can leave your opinion in the comments section, but I mean, that's the test right there. They cut your grenade in half. You go from a minute 20 seconds to 40 seconds. That's about what it does. You be the judge. Alright, guys. This is Sandman out.